Strong families have excellent health care. Getting health care coverage for the uninsured should be accomplished at the state level, not a one-size-fits-all Pelosi plan. And the right way to rein in health care cost, and this is the toughest issue, but the right way to rein in health care cost is not by applying more government and more controls and making it more like the post office. It's by making it more like a consumer-driven market. The answer for health care is market incentives, not health care by a Godzilla-sized government bureaucracy. Now, when it comes to our role in the world, our conservative agenda hews to the principles that have defined our nation's foreign policy for well over 6 decades. We will promote and defend the American ideals of political freedom, of free enterprise, and human rights. We will stand with our allies and confront those who threaten peace and destroy liberty. That's what America is. Of course, there's much more in our positive, intellectually rigorous, conservative agenda. Not all of it's popular. But the American people have shown that they're ready for truth to trump hope. The truth is that government is not the solution to all our problems. A little plug here. This year I've taken some time out to write a book about the truth of the challenges that the nation faces and about the solutions I believe we need to overcome them. I've titled it, No Apology, The Case for American Greatness. I'm told that my friends have set up a booth outside so you can each buy a couple hundred copies, maybe 1 or 2. You know, most seriously, sometimes I wonder whether Washington's liberal politicians truly understand the greatness that is America. Let me explain why I say that. At Christmas time, I was shopping at Walmart to buy some toys for my grandkids. And as I waited in the checkout line, I happened to just look around the store, those big signs, you know, with the yellow face, the big smile on it, and the low prices. And I thought to myself of the impact of Sam Walton on that company. I didn't know him, but I read stories about him. He apparently was all about good value to the consumer and making sure they could buy anything in his store they might want. And you know what? So is Walmart. Rock bottom prices, tens of thousands of items. It's interesting that the impact of founders like Sam Walton have on their enterprises. It's really remarkable. In many ways, Microsoft, for instance, is a reflection of its founder, Bill Gates, just like Apple is of the leader there, Steve Jobs. Disneyland, you've probably been there at a Disney World. It's a physical tribute, in my view, to Walt Disney himself. Imaginative, whimsical. Virgin Airlines, it's as irreverent and edgy as its founder. You know, as you look around you'll see that people shape enterprises, businesses, charities, movements of all kinds. Sometimes for many years, even after they're gone, people shape enterprises. People shape businesses. People shape countries. America reflects the values of the people who first landed here, those who founded the nation, those who won our freedom, those who made America the leader of the world. America was discovered and settled by pioneers. Later, the founders themselves launched an entirely new concept of nation, one where the people would be sovereign, not the king, not the state. And this wouldn't apply just to government, but also to our economy. The individual would pursue his or her own happiness in freedom, independent from government dictate. Every American was therefore free to be an inventor, an innovator, an entrepreneur, a founder. America, by that choice, became the land of opportunity and a nation of pioneers. We attracted people of pioneering spirit from all over the world. They came here for freedom and opportunity, knowing in some cases that the cost would be incredibly high, leaving behind family, learning a new language, often living in poverty at first, sometimes even facing prejudice, working long hours, hard hours. All of these pioneers built a nation of incomparable prosperity and unrivaled security. Now, after our founding, the nation's economy grew thanks to more pioneers. People like Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, William Proctor, Robert Wood Johnson, Bill Hewlett, Dave Packard, and so forth. These are some of the names we know. But there are a lot more names that are just as vital to America that we don't know. And those number in the millions. They created this country. That American pioneering spirit is what propelled us to master the industrial age, just as today we marshal the information age. That course chosen for America, chosen by the founders, has been settled for over 200 years. Ours is the creed of the pioneers, the innovators, the entrepreneurs, the strivers who expect no guarantee for success, but ask only to live and work in freedom. That creed is under assault in Washington today. Liberals are convinced that government knows better than the people how to run our businesses, how to choose winning technologies, how to manage health care, how to grow an economy, and how to order our very lives. They want to gain through government takeover what they could never achieve in the competitive economy, power and control over the American people. If these liberal neo-monarchists succeed, they would kill the very spirit that has built the nation, the innovating, inventing, creating, independent current that runs from coast to coast, and we won't let them do it. That's the liberal agenda for government. It doesn't encourage pioneers and inventors and investors, it suffocates them. And in a world where others have lost their liberty by trading it away for the false promises of big government, we choose to hold to our founding principles. We will stop these power seekers where they stand. We will keep America, America by retaining its character as the land of opportunity. We'll welcome the inventor, the entrepreneur, the innovator. We'll insist on greatness from every one of our citizens. And rather than apologizing for who we are or for what we've accomplished, we will celebrate our nation's strength and goodness. American patriots have defeated tyrants, liberated the oppressed, and rescued the afflicted. America's model of innovation, capitalism, and free enterprise have lifted literally billions of the world's people out of poverty. America has been a force for good like no other in the world, and for that we make no apology. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Keep up the fight. We're in it together.